Hello and welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to another Outliers Unlimited. And today what we're doing is we're doing a new segment called Outlier Programs, where functions and foundations are set up for people with disabilities, like activity centers or big events that kind of help people further develop and get active and find self-advocacy and independence. And I am here again with a very good friend of mine who you may remember from an interview I had previously, Rachel Ann Eichmann. Rachel, thank you for meeting with us.
Welcome. I'm excited.
Well, we're excited to have you. It's a big deal for both of us. I understand that, for all of us, I understand that you are in what's called the Special Olympics.
Yes.
Now, could you please, for our viewers who aren't familiar, explain that a little to us, please?
Basically, it's like there's 5 different sports you can do. Actually, 6.
Is that right?
Excuse
6
me.
sports. All right.
There are 6 different sports you can do. Cheerleading and basketball, which is January through March.
I didn't know
You
that.
can do soccer. I believe there's swimming, and I think there's skiing. I'm not for sure.
I beg pardon, did you say skiing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
just
sounds
started,
like fun.
That just started no longer than like a couple years ago.
Oh, so that's fairly new.
Yeah,
that sounds fun. I love skiing.
And there's swimming too.
Yes, you mentioned the swimming. Yes, you mentioned the swimming, which I understand that you are no stranger to.
Yes,
I understand that
I just started that.
Yes, and I understand that you've been involved in Special Olympics for about a little while, and I understand that you were in swimming. You actually did well. Like, did you win last year?
I did really well. At Metro tournament, I came in 2nd and 3rd.
2nd and 3rd place.
And at state, I placed twice. First place twice.
That is very impressive.
So,
2nd and 3rd at state.
Yep.
Very impressive.
Metro tournament.
Oh, Metro
was
tournament.
2nd and 3rd, and then state was 2 first place medals.
My mistake. Now, what exactly is a Metro tournament?
Metro tournament is like, it's a big event where like different teams come from like Olathe, Blue Valley.
People
like
from all
different
over.
Special Olympics.
People from all over.
Yeah.
I didn't know Blue Valley was involved in this. Oh, that's very fascinating. Now, it sounds to me like a lot of people, but what exactly would you say, like, let me put it this way, the majority of people, like, what kind of people get involved? Like, what I mean is the general population, age group, do they have...
I think you can start at the age of 8.
That young, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, and I understand that people with learning disabilities like you and I are involved in this. This is a program, a special event for them especially.
Right.
That's kind of what I meant. It sounds like, what is the purpose, do you know exactly? Like the reason they do it?
I think it's the reason to kind of burst up their courage and to kind of help them determine what they want to do. And like they help you and like with what you want to do and stuff, and they figure out, like, for swimming, my coach helped me with like, oh, do you want to do like the 50 or do you want to do the 25?
Is that laps?
Yeah.
You can do as much as 50 laps.
I did the 25, which is basically you start from here and then you end here. It's a 25. But if you do the 50...
One straight line is a 25.
Yes. One straight line is a 25. But if you do the 50, you have to start from here
and then go back.
And then go back.
That.
So I did both the 25s.
I know very few people. I know no one who could do that, Rachel. That is incredible. That's very impressive.
Year.
I know no one who's ever done 25 laps alone.
I know.
Is no
it's just the feetage of the foot of how long you're going. Yeah.
My mistake, not laps.
No, it's the feet. Yeah.
I misunderstood. Well, it sounds like you've enjoyed it. I understand you've done this for a while.
Yes.
How many years would you say? How long?
I would say it's about 6 years now.
6 years? Wow. So
you've
had quite a lot of experience in this, huh? Would you recommend this to
anyone
who...
If anybody wants to do it, they need to... if they're a first timer, they have to get a physical done.
That makes sense. In other words, kind of know what they're, in other words, know what they're best equipped
if they
for.
live, in like the Olathe area, there's Special Olympics there. If they live in like Overland Park area, there's Special Olympics over there. And if they live here,
like here in Gardner area or here in Kansas?
Yeah. Here in Gardner, they have different teams. So basically, if they live in Olathe, they're Olathe Trailblazers.
So a little bit of everywhere in Johnson County area.
Yep.
Huh? Oh, that's convenient. Would you know if they have any outside of Kansas? Out of curiosity.
I think there is. Because at the state level, I think more come.
State level. That would mean it could go even higher than that, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm. I would say there's about over... Oh my gosh. For cheerleading, there was over, I would say, 20 teams.
20 teams? Wow. Oh my.
19, 20 teams.
Wow, that's quite a standing ovation, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It was great. I really liked doing it.
Yeah, I bet. If you don't mind my asking, what got you involved? Like, how did you hear about it?
One of our old friends of mine who did it for a while, and she's like, "Oh, hey, I was wondering if you want to do Special Olympics and see." And she kind of pushed me a little bit. So to be like,
in other words, she kind of gave a little
push.
I was going to say a little motivation.
Yeah,
little push motivation. Wow. So sound like this teacher was pretty encouraging to you.
Mm.
Did she encourage even shortly after you got involved, like as a coach or something?
No, I'm not for sure, but I think she actually helped with one of the, not the event, but I think for a different sport she helped out, I think.
Oh.
So.
Oh. I'm sorry. I thought you had more to say to that.
Oh no, I didn't.
I didn't realize that. Pause. I apologize. Well,
no,
it sounds like it's been a real big positive influence, and it's had a lot of fun for you. Been a lot of fun, and which is why I definitely recommend it, or think you would recommend it to a lot of people with disabilities.
Wearing a gold shirt today.
I noticed, very flashy, very well stated.
Yeah.
Very well stated. And I think we can all agree it would be beneficial for anyone with a disability to try to be active or be involved with people and just try to find a sport or an activity that works for them. And because that kind of helps us grow through independence, strategy, and social skills. I've learned that myself, not with Special Olympics as you have, Rachel, but in other ways. And I want everyone to know, Special Olympics or not, everyone matters. Everyone has something, a skill or an activity that they're best at. The trick is to recognize your skill set or recognize your interests, where you've always managed to not know more than others. I don't say that, but how can I say this? Recognize kind of the element you fit best in. And when people kind of help you recognize that, when you can't, because we can't always recognize what we want or what we're good at, then maybe we should look into that. Well, fortunately, that's what the rest of our lives are for, finding out what we're best at. And it sounds like Special Olympics definitely is at least one of many ways to help with that.
Yeah.
Rachel, as always, I want to thank you. This was
You're
a big
so
deal. Always a delight, and you were a very big help with this. I want to thank you for talking about it, and thank you for joining us on our first Outlier program segment. And we certainly hope to catch you soon watching more of these right here, only at Outliers Unlimited.